Welcome to day 16 of my journal. Today I had a personal experience I wanted to talk about that caught me by surprise. I wanted to talk about and teach how little changes in how you interact with your friends and loved ones can have such an impact on their behavior. I had an experience and I didn't know I was even doing what caused the behavior. My friend, he was telling me how a couple months back, I started complimenting him and telling him how funny I thought he was. Genuinely, I thought he was funny. And he had no idea I did this, but I made a goal at the beginning of this year. And the beginning of this year, I wanted to say the thoughts that I had about people in my life, the good thoughts. I wanted to say them out loud more frequently. I realized how many good thoughts I had in my head about my loved ones and my friends and my family and people I interacted with that I just kept to myself. I didn't compliment very many people. And I wanted to change it just because I wanted to feel like I was giving a little more good into the world. And as I did this, I didn't I didn't notice an impact. I didn't notice anything. But I did notice I was seeing more good than I was seeing negative. I have a negativity bias, as we all do. Our brains are wired to see negativity. But when we make that shift, when I made that shift into trying to see a more positive version of the people I was interacting with and seeing the good things that I liked and then saying them out loud, I noticed in myself I started seeing better things around me. I started seeing happier things, more impressive things. And I didn't see an impact until just this week. One of my friends, I was sitting there talking to him, and he said, "You don't know this, but you complimenting me has led me to believe that I am so funny and that I am so much more confident in my humor that I actually believe that I'm funny. And I've had so many more people tell me that I'm funny. But I didn't believe it until you said it out loud. You complimented me, and it was so genuine that I started to believe it myself. You didn't make a big show out of it. You didn't prop me up and tell me how amazing I was. You just genuinely told me I was funny to you, and you found me funny. And so I started to believe it. And that was a really cool feeling for me to hear that because I didn't remember complimenting him in the ways that he was impacted by. I didn't remember making an effort to do that specifically. I was just saying what I was thinking. And talking to him, I could see the profound impact that my words of encouragement, that I didn't intend to have this consequence, but it led to him having more confidence in himself because he saw himself as funny. And he saw that people around him thought that he was funny, that his jokes were funny. But no one was saying that out loud. I think so many times we go through life and we don't say the good things that come into our head. We think people know them. We think that our spouse knows how much we love them and what we appreciate them for and what they're doing is so great and that we love that and we love that we feel peaceful around them or that we love their sense of humor. But we don't tell them. We only course correct. We tell them the negative stuff that is going wrong, and we forget to tell them all the great things that we think about them throughout the day. I think the world would be such a better place. The world would be such a better place if we said the quiet, good things that we think all day long out loud. Try it. I've had good experiences with it. My relationship with my family and my relationship with my girlfriend have got so much better when I give the relationships have got so much better when I give the quiet thoughts that I typically keep to myself, that are positive, that are good, and I think they already know. I give them that reassurance freely. It's got so much better because then there's no question of what I'm thinking towards them. They know the good things I think about them because I tell them. And in turn, they tell me the good things that they are thinking about me or about others or the good stuff that happened in the world. And it's a much more positive experience. I want you to try that today. There's evidence to back up that focusing on positivity brings more positive things. What you think of yourself, what you think of the world, typically becomes that. You become what you think. You attract what you give out. So if you give out positivity, you will see much more positive things around you. It's the same reason why when you buy a new car, all of the sudden, you're seeing that new car everywhere when you didn't before, because it's an observation bias. So choose to observe good and you will see more good. If you focus on the negative, you will see the negative, and you're already going in an evolutionary track that we are predestined for. Our brain wants to be negative because seeing the negativity in the world and then seeing the bad things keeps us alive. It's how we don't die. But that ruins a lot of things, and it ruins our peace and our happiness. And it sometimes can ruin relationships. So try to see that positive. I'll link down to some of the studies that promote this idea that focusing on positive will impact your health, will impact your mental health, will impact your body, your goals, your relationships, your interactions with other humans. They will get better as you focus on good things and you say them out loud. Tell the people that you love what you think about them. Tell them. Tell them the good things that you think about your loved ones. And I promise your relationships and your mental state will improve because you will start to see more of the good things in your life. It's like a gratitude practice, but it impacts more than just yourself. And it tells the people that you are grateful for that you are grateful for them for specific reasons. And that is a good, powerful feeling. And it pushes us to be outside of our comfort zone of saying those good thoughts that are in our head and letting that person know. So try that today. Tell someone a good thought that you're thinking about. Try it. Try to get 10 thoughts today, spoken out loud to people that you interact with. If it's a good thought, say it. There is no fear, because who doesn't like to hear something good about them or that someone likes them for a certain reason that they don't even probably know that they're doing? Tell that buddy you think they're funny. Tell your spouse how loved it makes you feel that they are kind and did the dishes for you or handed you a paper towel when you needed one and you didn't have to ask. Tell them that and see how your relationships change today. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.